As requested by Samwise, I'm doing a extensive tour of my book collection. These are some mass markets I keep on my personal shelf up in my office. You can kind of peek at them as they go by. Some of them I still need to read. Others I have read, but I want to keep them at hand for showing off and mentioning in videos. And then we got a few of my collectibles, including the Shire, Riddle, my favorite version of the Riddler, Gambit, and my Tau from Joy Toy. And then this is just a collection of my TBR on the left, and then some other indies and books that I'm trying to get to or have read. And below that, some old versions of my books and some reference material, including one of my two personal favorites, personal collection of Joan of Arc and Dante's Inferno, both from college. And then I got some historicals, and below that, we're looking at some more reference and some historical reference and Book of Hours collection, just some fun things. And then this is a little stash of RPGs that I have that I would like to get back out again. Here's my Ninja Turtles and Bucky O'Hare, and then there's Gonzo. Hey Gonzo, how's it going? And then next to that, these are some illuminated manuscript pages I drew years ago for my books and some inspirational art I like to keep alongside. This is my new standing work desk area for writing. All right, and here is the new setup. And at the top of every single shelf are older books, so prestigious. Down here we got some reference, including my bird reference books. And then we've got our Christmas books, which my wife uses for promoting her Christmas books. And then this is the beginning of our cookbooks. But it leads on to our bigger collection of cookbooks. And yes, I do have an obsession with Jamie, all of her cookbooks. I have almost every one of them he's ever published. Let's see, we got Les Mis there, A Tale of Two Cities, handful of other older books. Directly over kind of a collection, mishmash of novels that I wanted on hand. And historicals. Here's our first bit and citing of board games, Kingdom Rush and Small World, two favorites of ours. Some annotated long versions, one of my Wind of the Willows copies. And then here is some Alison Weir historical books of my wife's and the beginning of her mystery collection, including Lupin and some Dorothy L. Sayers. These are some reference books. Bill Bryson and whatnot. And then this is a few more of my old books, from P.G. Wodehouse to Monastic Life. Here's some YA that didn't make it up to the kids' room because we want to have it on hand and on display. Agatha Christie collection. And just below that, we're looking at a few more tall books, from James Herriot to some movie reference and whatnot. Then, going up here, we've got my personal collection, almost complete, of all of the story of Usagi Yojimbo. Almost just 2 more volumes away from finishing that collection. Volume 7 and 8. And below that, I've got my personal collection of important hardbacks, from Rockio to Powder Mage. And then here's some cozy board games that I'm keeping right above my extensive collection of Wind of the Willows. Each of those is unique and different versions. Here's my indies. Everything from Zach D. Monte's Stone and Sky, J.C.M. Burns' Hyperion, Hybrid Helix series, my Tori Tekken novels. Just below that, we've got Patricia Meredith's books. And these are our personal copies that we use for like photo ops and whatnot. Maybe they're a little more beaten up because they've been out in the dirt. Here's some more of our great board games we love, and some art and art history books I like to keep on hand at all times. And then this is my wife's personal collection of mysteries and favorite authors, from Jasper Fforde to Connie Willis. And then below that, some research for Spokane books. And even more importantly, just below that, all of 1901 Spokane newspapers. All right, and now we're on to our board game collection. Not quite pictured here. It was up on top is our copy of Agricola, but feel free to browse and see what you see in all of our board games, from Marvel United 3rd season. That was a great gift from my brother and a friend. Stratego, which I spent a lot of time playing when I should have been homeschooling as a kid. And yeah, some classics. There's a Sherlock Lego I got to put together, our chess set, Seven Wonders, Mouse Guard. Yeah, some great games. So there you have it.